Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to today's video where we're going to be continuing the Archon quest from Natlan that released yesterday, I'm pretty sure. And yesterday I also released the first part. Now, I'm in a bit of a different place now, as you can see clearly. I'm not where I left off as Yalan, and I'll explain that. But it's a spoiler. What I'm going to say as an explanation is a spoiler, so if you don't want to get spoiled, then watch the video that I released a few hours earlier than this one. That's how it should be. But yeah. So now the explanation, if you don't want to watch the other video, if you just want to watch the story, I put for Moalani and her weapons, and I got them both. And yeah, so I was trying to get some of the materials to level them up, the weapon and herself. And can you shut up, Novella? Anyway, if I do this, yeah, good. I got her and her weapon, so I tried to get some of the materials to level them up. And yeah, that's why I'm in a different place now, I think. So yeah. Alright. Now, let's continue towards People of the Springs. We're going to be rocking this new team today of Nuvelet, Kazuha, Shanling, and Zhongli. I've been using it for the last few battles that I've been doing. And yeah, I hope we'll be able to complete Arc 1 today. I'm not sure, as I said, how long it will be, the Arc. Maybe it will be like a half-hour video. Maybe the second part will be way shorter, I'm not sure. But we'll see how everything goes. I hope you enjoy. It's going to be, again, a chill video of me just playing through the story. Don't expect too much happening, probably. Just the story. So, sit back, relax, grab a drink, something to snack on, and enjoy. Oh, we're finally here. Yeah. Alright, so this is like the surfers and everything, it seems. The ocean people. They have new dinosaurs, as I could have seen. Capybaras.
What did I tell you? A dip in the hot springs after a battle is just
Fetch me a bottle of wine, would you, dear?
Just one? Let's get another. It's still early in the day, isn't it?
Alright.
Go to Golden Dusk later? Now this is a vacation.
Alright, so this seems like a vacation place more than anything.
We try to treat every day like a holiday around here. We believe every day. Now, let me show you around. Shochiqui Cattle Records, Kalumchi Plaza. Oh, there's so many options, but I recommend starting with the hot springs, of course. Natural hot springs have tons
I
of
lowered
health
my
benefits.
fan a bit.
Nice long
So I hope it won't
guaranteed a
disturb
good
the
night's
sound or anything.
Wait, you want us to bake? Oh, don't be shy. Come on, Mualani! Huh? Oh, Auntie Atea!
Auntie.
Please, I've told you that just Atea is fine. Do I look that old?
I just wanted to say she doesn't look that old to be an auntie, but it's fine.
Were you taking these two to the hot springs?
That's right. Oh, let me introduce you. This is the Traveler. They only just arrived in Natlan, so I'm taking them around to experience our... Hi there!
Hello.
I'm Mualani's neighbor, Atea. By the way, Mualani, I heard you lost to Kachina.
Yeah, I was this close to winning. Oh, definitely not the result I wanted, but still not too surprising. Kachina's always been strong. Anyway, it's all in the past. I'm gonna take these two for a dip in the hot spring. Oh, wait. You'll need swimsuits first.
Is this where we get to change our clothes?
Have you forgotten the rule about bathing in the hot
Rule? Oh, wait, you mean... There's a rule about bathing in the hot springs?
That's right. Outlanders have to complete a trial at an artificial hot spring before they're allowed access to the natural one.
It's not nearly as scary as it sounds.
Oh, I hope.
Basically, natural hot springs have higher temperatures that not everyone can withstand. A few travelers have gotten scalded by the water in the past. So, now we have an unwritten rule. But seriously, Auntie Atea, do we have to be so strict? These two are...
Famous last words. The hot springs are not to be underestimated. You can never be too careful. Besides, the environment's been unstable lately.
Alright, Abyss attack.
That sounds dangerous. You know, Paimon's really not all that for formidable, so careful.
Exactly. There will be no excessive risk-taking on my watch. Mualani?
Okay.
That's more like it. And don't try anything funny. I'm heading to the artificial spring in a bit, and if I don't see you there, your days of copping free meals at my place are
Relax.
oh, much better. How else would I have the energy to keep an eye on all you— Hey! You over there! How many times have I told you no roughhousing near the hot springs?
Oh, shoot! That weird lady's back again!
Run! Stop right there! Ugh.
She sure has a lot of energy. She's a legend in our tribe. Back before I inherited my ancient name, she was one of Natlan's most renowned warriors, famous for her love of hot springs. In fact, she often threw parties at the hot springs. She referred to anyone who came to these parties as her
I'm
hot
interested
spring
if these characters would be like important. The chiefs, the auntie.
If Paimon lived here, she would take advantage of the hot spring. It's just, during battle, she was impaled in the abdomen by an abyssal. The doctors managed to save her life, but they made it clear abyssal power still exists within her body.
Oh.
Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal organs.
Is she going to transform and fight us? Is that what's going to happen?
No wonder she has so many scars. That's normal. She's worked tirelessly over the years to dig up artificial springs, so that more and more people can experience our tribe's natural wonders, even though she can't enjoy them herself. Anyway, let's head to the artificial springs.
Alright. So we have to get adapted to the water first. Before we can actually enter the real thing. Interesting. What is this? Who are we running into this time?
See, I told you the chief would agree. Well, let's get moving then. We can't let a word of this slip to any—
Hey, Amina, Hikaru, Marukao. You three seem particularly cheerful.
Oh, Mualani! You're back. Who are these?
This is the Traveler and Paimon, two very important guests.
Yeah, as
We wanted to
always,
take
we are
them to the
important.
Natural hot springs, but Auntie Atea caught us, so we had to come here first.
Oh, what a coincidence! We were just talking about her.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better.
Really? How can you
Okay, so while you've been busy with the pilgrimage, we noticed that she's been visiting the hot springs alone at night. Specifically, the hot springs in the cave to the north of our settlement.
Alright, there's going to be something fishy with the abyss for sure.
She used to go there a lot before they became. She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night. Yeah, so we got to thinking, what if we renovated the abandoned spring behind her back, then threw her a huge surprise party? Chief Amina thinks it's a great idea too. So, you want in?
Of course! How could you even think of— I'm a little busy right now, though.
Of course.
Wait, this is the oh!
Focus on our guests for now. These artificial springs are pretty new, but the experience is just as good as the natural ones if you ask me. And you two, I know you want to focus on Atea's surprise, but don't forget your patrol duties in the meantime.
You got it, Chief.
Alright,
Keep an
I'm
eye
looking
out.
forward to
You
the
can
fight with the
count on
abyss,
us.
honestly.
Right, we're off then. See you at the abandoned spring, Mualani.
But I'm really still not sure. Is the abyss like a side story in this game because of Dainsleif?
Head out. Have fun.
Because when I'm thinking about it, everything that's happening with the abyss is with Dainsleif, and that's also like
I
a
already arranged swimwear for
mini
you guys,
quest
by the way.
between Archon
Come on,
quests.
I'll show you to the changing room.
So does that mean the final battle will be actually against Saritsa and the Fatuis? Also like Capitano and... because they were in the main Archon quests, right? The Abyss was present in the Archon quests mainly with Dvalin, and that's about it. Otherwise it's all been Fatuis from there, for what I can remember. So it seems that, yeah, we're going to be fighting Saritsa and the Fatuis in the like main Archon quest. And the Abyss might be a side thing. We actually changed clothes. Gee! And Paimon is swimming as well.
So, what do you think? Can you feel the warmth relax every muscle in your body?
Alright, I like this thing that they're doing newly, I think, in the story. Is where they put, like, it's not moving, it's not cutscenes or dialogue, it's just pictures and just
So nice.
is some voice lines. I like that way more than anything before.
There was no calming effect whatsoever. I was such a little ball of energy. The moment my parents looked away, I ran off to the high temperature pool. It was actually pretty funny looking back on it. They were absolutely frantic, looking for me all over, until finally they saw my head slowly poke out from under the water. I was too young to remember the whole ordeal, but my parents told me all about it. A natural-born swimmer,
We see the
my
auntie
mother called
here.
me. Just like her, I taught myself how to dive underwater the first time I ever went swim. So feel free to go for a swim. I'll be right here if you need rest.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Auntie Atea, you really came to check on us?
Of course. And I'm glad you listened. I brought you all some
Milk.
and snacks as well. I'll just... The temperature in the artificial springs isn't too high, so I went with Saurus crackers and grain fruit chips. See how you like them.
Oh, thank
Well, I did make them myself. Very few young people know how to truly appreciate hot springs, so listen carefully. The temperature of the hot spring not only determines the type of snacks you should choose,
Alright.
but also the amount of time you should spend to bathe in a hot spring is to completely empty your mind.
I love how
As
they give her a
such,
ring for swimming.
around the pool is incredibly disruptive and impolite, and something you should absolutely not learn from Mualani.
Hey!
All right, looks like you were able to adapt to the temperature, no problem. You should, well, I've got to get going. Oh, and make sure you drink your milk. I'm looking at you, Mualani. I still remember how you used to pour it into the water when you were little. That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not.
Okay.
My mom didn't think you were the type to do something like...
I remember thinking I'd totally get away with it too. But turns out milk is pretty easy to spot when you pour it into clear water.
Fair. Alright, I liked this bit where we saw the like illustrations.
You guys alright?
Paimon's fine, just a bit...
Looks like you two are naturals. Oh, by the way, I have to leave you on your own for a little while. I certainly don't trust their aesthetic tastes. Who knows? In exchange, though, I can recommend a couple of shops that are worth a visit. Huh?
Yeah, she brought us snacks and taught us about the hot
So we're going to help them out and we're going to find out there's abyss going there, right?
to help each other out. We'd feel bad otherwise.
Well then, the more the merrier. Alright, we should get going. Let's organize the best hot spring gathering Natlan's ever seen.
When I'm thinking about it, now they're actually introducing, as I said, I don't feel like the abyss is that much of a threat. Because they're been pushing the Fatuis as the threat, but now they're actually looking to be pushing the abyss as a threat in Natlan, which is a bit different. But Capitano is also a threat, so it's complicated in a way.
Money!
We're here to help.
But you're important guests. We can't put you to work.
Alright. Stop trying to out-polite each other, would you? The sooner we get this party started, the sooner... Now, where to start? Looks like the water outlet is blocked pretty bad. We'll need to dig on... Ooh, those boxes in the corner need to be thrown out as well. Also, someone needs to go out and get some cloth, wood, and decorations.
I hope that's not us.
Oh, and snacks too. I say we get enough for 20 or 30 people. Bulk purchases fetch the best prices after all. Oh, but don't just accept the first offer they give.
I'm not good. Hey, I'm not any better, and I wouldn't even know what to buy.
Do we have to haggle?
Yeah, that works too. I can introduce you to all the shops while
Alright. So we went here just to go away from here. Classic Genshin Archon quest. Classic. Alright, where are we going? 80 meters. But yeah, again, it feels a bit of as a hangout quest it again. We're just walking around with Mulani doing, like, enjoying our time with her. I hope there won't be like a third part with Kinich, this entire thing.
Hey there, Yellowfast.
I don't mind it in a way, but again, I would prefer to see more of the Pyro Archon, the Abyss, Capitan.
Mualani back from the pilgrimage?
That's right. Didn't make the cut this year, though.
Well, it wouldn't be a competition if everyone got to win.
Here, it's all on the list. Quite a sizable order, as you can see.
Wow, that is a large order. What's it all?
That's right. Keep this between us for now, but...
Wait, you're saying she can go in the hot springs again? That's great news! How about this? You can have the decorations.
Come on, I know you can sweeten the deal. That pile of wood's been sitting there since I left for the pilgrimage. At this rate, you need to get rid of it or it's gonna go moldy.
All right. Such a handful. Just give me.
Wow, that was amazing!
Thank God we
All in
didn't
good
have
word.
to choose the price as we
Anyway,
did in Leo.
Are these 2 stones for sale?
Interested?
I'm not planning to haggle this time, I promise. Package them separately, would nope. Kachina likes shiny little trinkets, so whenever I come across something like that, I'll hold on to them for now. It'll be a nice little surprise for her when she returns victorious from battle.
All right, that should be everything. If you could just double check.
Let me see. Huh? What's this creative?
That's on the house. 7 years ago, when the Abyss attacked our
70.
tribe, Atea saved my brother's life.
Oh, fair.
She never asked for anything in return, but so send her my regards.
I thought it's going to be a 7-year-old
Party to
juice.
remember. Well, that's our shopping done.
I feel like it's going to go horribly wrong. Like Natlan has been so what do you call
How's
it?
everything going?
Just so nice.
This place cleaned up nice.
I would hope so. We spent all day clearing out debris from the bottom of. Did you guys get every?
Oh, we brought back tons of stuff!
All right then, roll up your sleeves, everyone, and let's get.
Actually, why don't you two take a break? I'll handle it from here. Traveler. So, I was brainstorming on the way over, and I'm thinking we could draw something.
Are we going to draw something on the walls, or is it just going to cut into the entire thing being done? All right, good. Or not good, but I'm glad it's this
So,
way.
what do you think? Not bad, right?
It looks amazing!
Well, I'm usually the one in charge of the family store, so I'm pretty good at not to mention this was totally a group effort. Still, I didn't expect it to take.
Yeah, tonight's definitely not gonna work. Chief Amina set up those patrols to guard against the Abyss, and Atea volunteered.
I see. Well, this could actually be a good thing. She can relieve all the exhaustion of. Well, let's call it a day then. Traveler, Paimon, you must be tired too.
I still don't believe it with the fact that the power of the Abyss is still in that wound and everything. I feel like there's going to be something with this spot right there, with that spot, not this spot. Alright, 150 meters, shouldn't be that far. I should heal Shanling somehow, but this team isn't really made for healing others. Nuva is just a solo carry and others just provide support for him. But that's not the important part of the video. Alright, I don't want to jump into the water with no... Wait, if we swim... No, we're back to not the swimming as we're used to in Fontaine. The normal swimming is back. That won't be pleasant to get used to again.
Alright, this is it. Get a good night's sleep, okay?
Yep, good night!
Night night.
Paimon's exhausted. Anyway, we need to be well rested.
We're not going to sleep, I don't believe that. Or something is going to happen during the night. Either or. How are we getting into a domain when we went to sleep? Alright, are we going to be playing as Kachina maybe? I would love that, honestly. Come on. Was it?
Why now?
Traveler, Paimon, wait!
Mualani? What's going on?
It's the Abyss. Our patrols are trying to drive them back as we come with me. I'll take you somewhere.
Mualani, a little help over here. We can't hold them back much longer.
One moment. I'll be right there. Couldn't have said it better myself. Hang in there. We're here to help.
Alright, yeah, something's up. Especially she was on patrol as well, Uncle Athea, or what was her name again? So that's going to be something with that for sure. Right, so now that I know how she works at least a bit, it's a bit easier. Where did the wolf go? Here it is. But I feel like this DPS is still a bit better.
Oh, have they been contaminated by the Abyss?
No, they are the Abyss. Destroy them.
Silence!
All right, let's finish this fast.
Thank you.
Alright, that one's done.
I'm all right. Go help the others.
We're almost done.
Alright. Talk to Mualani. I am Mualani. But
We've cleared out most of the monsters over here. Looks like we're still in for a long night, though. We still have no... Let's go ask Amina. She'll have a better handle.
can I just go check the cave? I'm like 99% sure it's from the cave. I haven't seen any cutscene. If there's going to be a cutscene where they come out of the cave, then I haven't seen any of that. But it just sounds right to the story, right? I hope I'm not sounding like stupid or anything. 20 minutes so far.
Oh, it's you three. Think we were prepared for an attack, but we didn't have enough people to prevent them from breaking through our defenses.
Where'd they come from this time?
The east side. We've pinpointed the position of an
East.
abyssal pylon.
It doesn't so.
But we don't have an abyssal
A kind of gate created by the Abyss.
Alright.
One that allows monsters from the... The only way to end the attack is to destroy the pylon as soon as possible. Otherwise, the endless hordes of...
Exactly. That's what I'm most concerned about. Their numbers suggest there might even be multiple pylons.
Alright, we'll go seal off the one to the east. Traveler, Paimon, can I...
Of course.
We can't just... On behalf of the people of the springs, you have...
Let's go. There's no...
Alright. We're still playing as Mualani.
Carving waves!
Still, one of the better things, or not better things, cooler things, let's say it like that, is the where you can transport now with the new characters. Kachina, Mualani, everyone. And it seems like it's going to be a common theme here, that almost like a lot of the characters will be able to have
Need a surfboard?
these like second forms, you could say,
Mualani, is that the pylon?
where they're going to be moving much faster.
Come on.
Where am I? Alright.
This thing.
I'm going to ignore this Rift Hound and I'm going to go straight for this thing right here.
Into the wind.
Alright, let me just... I didn't read the thing that popped up, I'll be honest. So I'm just going to do everything as usual. But it seems to be working just fine. Yeah. Talk to Mualani yet again.
I don't see any more monsters, so...
Do these attacks happen a lot?
Yeah, it makes things hard sometimes, but... That's how our ancestors have always lived. Besides, the Abyss doesn't care how difficult our lives are. Come on, we should head back. Huh? What are you looking at? Is there something over there?
You're right. Mualani, look! Wait, that area looks kind of familiar.
What? How unlucky can we get? We probably don't have any reinforcements over there, so...
Huh? Seems like the monsters are decreasing in number.
Come on, everyone, keep it up!
Alright, let's see it. Was I correct? I think I was. I'm pretty sure. It just, as I said, it just seems right. Hello, good people. Do I have to fight here? I probably don't.
Need a surfboard?
So I'm not going to bother. Alright, let's see. Yeah, she has something going on.
Ataya, what are you doing here?
Where do you think? If I'm here, means that thing is long gone. I was in a hurry, so it's not my best work. You should check if all the important stuff is still here.
Stop talking for now. That wound looks bad.
Is this the right area? Hello? Anyone there? Mualani. And...
Ataya took care of it, but she's injured.
All right, stop fussing. Don't you think I know my own limits? The main thing is they didn't destroy anything. This is a beautiful hot spring.
Wait, no. This was...
For me, right?
Ataya!
You think I couldn't tell you were avoiding me on purpose? Not one of you stopped to say hello today.
That's
It couldn't
mean.
be more obvious that you were... And you, Mualani, were you the one that brought the snacks? How many times have I told you? You have to...
Oh, forget about that. The doctor's almost here, and you're gonna get all
Is she
better.
going to die?
Then we can have a meal together, and I'll help you make whatever you want, okay?
The impurities in the elemental energy
Are we
of the
going to
body
cleanse
repel
her?
each other.
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
The anguish he feels has brought him to tears. I also came across a teardrop crystal.
Wait, are we going to really use something that we last used when the game released?
Atea! Atea!
No way,
What do you
right?
mean? What is this? Some sort of purification?
Really?
Power, it's being cleansed away.
How can that be? I never knew that was even possible.
Atea!
The mark of the abyss.
Yes, thanks to the Traveler. By the way, Traveler, are you alright? I just saw you purify abyssal power
Really?
from Atea's body. That didn't injure you in any way, did it?
I'm sorry, if anyone thought about this, that we cured a teardrop in 1.1 on 1.0, I don't know how. How can they just all of a sudden bring this back after 4 years?
Thank goodness. You scared us all half to death just now.
Why haven't we used it any time else just now? Why?
Alright, everyone, head back and get some rest.
Jeez
We'll be here
Louise.
tomorrow. We'll celebrate Atea's recovery and our triumph over the abyss. And most importantly, we'll show the Traveler and Paimon how grateful we are for their aid. Let's Got any other secret powers I should know about? But seriously, you really came through for us tonight, so thank you.
Why does it seem
I
like...
almost forgot you had that ability. You used to bet
Yeah,
your life on
exactly, in
didn't
Mondstadt.
you?
Or maybe they're doing this because people who complete the US quest can go to Natlan straight away. They're doing something
That
weird
was
with the
some
story a
quick
bit.
thinking, Traveler. Huh? You look like...
Oh,
Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal organs.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better. She could never come into contact with hot water before, and
Hello? Traveler? Maybe you can zone out some other time because Paimon can barely keep her eyes open.
this, yeah, I'm surprised by this. This is a big thing, I would say. All of a sudden we know how to cleanse the abyss. Damn. Alright. Cool power, I guess. So is that a new element? Maybe. Let me take a sip of my water. And let's continue. Alright, this is, as I'm saying, I find this really interesting. Bringing this back after 4 years, that we can cleanse something. Impressive. Take part in the hot spring party. So now we're going to the party, alright. I still feel like if that's what we said now, does that mean she still has the abyss inside of her, maybe? Question marks all around. But so far the story is looking interesting, but I'm looking forward to the Fatui part with Capitano and everything. Is she in the water is the question. I cannot see her. I am blind. Is she
Not
behind us?
interested in hanging
Yeah.
out with the other kids? Snacks not to your taste? Hot spring temperature? None of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday. You sensed it, didn't you? I was hoping to keep it a secret for a few more days. Didn't want to ruin the celebrations and all. But looks like it was no use. Hey, kid!
Who? Me?
Yes, you. Come on.
Hey, where are you?
Just going to get some air. It's too noisy. You have fun. We'll be right back. Oh, and there are extra snacks in that box over there if they need replenishing. Bake them up.
All right, sounds.
So she's going to bring out the news to Mualani now, I think.
Mualani.
Alright.
Yeah? You've gotten so tall. You know that.
She aspires.
Feels like
Whoa!
just yesterday you were that rambunctious kid causing trouble all around the hot springs.
Has she had that the entire time?
It's like all that time passed in the blink of an eye. Tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Seriously, Ateo, what's going on? You're acting strange. Traveler, did something happen? Both.
I guess I should explain. I
Yes,
wasn't
please.
visiting the hot springs because I was getting better. And that pylon yesterday, I didn't go face it by myself because I was reckless or too anxious to wait for. It's because my body isn't going to last much longer. Your friend saved my life in that cave. And because of that, I got to enjoy this celebration with you all. But I'm just a few days shy of the end. The hot springs, I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh.
Mualani?
That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not. That's what you said back at the artificial spring. I
Oh.
had a bad feeling then, but I didn't want it to be true. I wanted to believe you were actually recovering.
You want to know something? Recovery, death, to me,
That's a bit
two
weird.
aren't all that different.
But it's fine.
Both are worth celebrating.
I don't know how long have I been. I skipped the entire dialogue.
I lived with regret
Ah.
for a long time. Regret that my illness meant I could no longer take to the front lines. Especially as but yesterday, I was finally able to let go of that regret. Not only because
I
found
still
the
feel like
strength
she's
to
going to
fight
play
my
a bigger
best,
part.
even at the end of my life, but because I got to seeing you out there. It made me realize that I don't need to worry about our tribe or our nations. Even
So
if
is
I
she
was
going to
never
just
injured,
pass away all of a
old
sudden?
age would still take me one day. Just remember, whether in life or death,
Huggies.
I am always with you.
I understand. Seems like you've given this a lot of thought, Atea. Thank you for telling me all this. I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and live up to the example you set for me.
Good.
Alright, Natlan is too wholesome.
If any of you have
Let's
the chance to meet
get
at the
some things
Archon,
going.
Could you give this to her for me? A talisman I've carried with me my whole life. It may seem strange to say while I'm still alive. It's brought me good fortune in battle. Even after I became too sick. Just tell her it embodies fond memories and my strength of will.
Don't worry. We'll make sure she...
Alright.
Yeah, we still need to
That's
meet
all
her.
I wanted to say. Let's head back to the party. No,
She has a pyro vision the entire time though. I never noticed that. Am I supposed to notice something here? I hope not, because I didn't notice anything.
Traveler, Atea, Mualani!
excuse me, what did I say about bathing in the hot springs on a full stomach? Hey! Life is a journey in which there's no turning back. So forge ahead and don't.
This is supposed to be happening at the end of the Archon quest. And this is the first act. Jeez, alright. I should have played this today. It's just half an hour, as I said. What is this? Blessings of Tona's Flame. What is that? And where do I find that? Where is Tona's Flame? It's going to be here, isn't it? Of course. No. Where is Donald's flame? Maybe this table of honor? Seems that's the inn. Or is it something here? There's these tribal chronicles that I have to get to as well. But I don't see the thing. The only thing that resembles what we just unlocked is right here. Let me try and go to it. Can I teleport it? I can. Let me see what that is, and then we're going to end off this video. It's the second part of the first act. If there's a second act, we're going to continue with that in the next video. There has to be, because I'll just say it, we all know Capitano is supposed to be in this version. So yeah, wait until 2 days later. Is this the thing that just unlocked? Is this, yeah, for pirate sigils, alright, yeah. How many levels? 50? 50, of course, there's 50. What about the rewards? Let me check the rewards. We get 50! Don't tell me we get 50 stellar shades, Jesus. Don't tell me we're getting 50 posts for each. And every second level is... If that's true, then these rewards are getting way better, way, and we can... I'm sorry that I'm saying wait so many times, but as I just seen, we can get these things, the third thing right here, which is for crafting the relics. Are there relics or artifacts here? Artifacts, my bad. Alright, so that's that. First act is done. Second act will be released tomorrow. So probably now I'm going to render the video again, release the other video before. So if you haven't watched that, go check it out now. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, a shorter video, the second part of the first act. I'm going to record the second act right after I am done with with editing the other two. So yeah, have a lovely day, and I'll see you tomorrow with the start of the second act. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you tomorrow, as I said.